Good morning, folks. Hi, Phil McPhail here with United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Have you been searching for a 4-bedroom home in central Maine, but you're having a really hard time finding one under $225,000? Well, I can appreciate that. So you come along with me today. We're going to look at this 4-bedroom Cape-style home with over 1,500 square feet of living space in the nice town of Lincoln, Maine. Hey, for those of you who are here just to see the interior of this home, you're going to be happy to know we're going to start in the house today, show you the floor plan, and then we'll take you outside, show you the yard, show you the exterior of the home, and then we'll show you and tell you a lot more about the location. So if you're really interested in this home and the area it's at, stick around towards the end. We're going to get to the location information a little later in the video. Folks, if you really want to take a deep dive into the floor plan of this house, check out our Matterport 3D tour that we have in the description below. It's in the link to the video or to the listing on our website. This is the Matterport machine. If you've never seen one, it's a pretty cool item. Does a 360 turn, scans, takes photos, all at the same time, measuring distances and building a floor plan. Truly an amazing innovation in the real estate industry. If you've never seen this before, be sure to check it out. And if you got some virtual reality glasses, put those on for an incredible immersive tour of this home. Folks, we're coming in the Maine style from the back door of the house, which is pretty typical. There is a front door we'll get to in a minute. This home was originally built in 1952, according to the town's tax records. It's been updated just recently with some kitchen and bathroom renovations and some interior other designs we'll show you as we come in. To my right here, this is an 8x10 area that's like a little breakfast nook or a dining area. You could put a larger table in here if you wanted to. And as we walk over here, we come into this kitchen. And this has had a recent renovation. We got a brand new gas stove that's never been used. I just slid in here last week, plus the stainless steel refrigerator, stainless steel dishwasher. They stay. The countertops here are very unique, and I want to show them off a little bit. These are poured concrete with an epoxy finish over them. They've been stained or dyed a gray color. And I wanted you to take a look at this rough edge, which is kind of unique. And if you know how these my clients did this, share that in the comments below if you think you know how they got that rough edge on this countertop. You'll also notice here we got some nice tile backsplash, wood finished walls, some recessed lighting all along the countertop. Very nicely lit room. So as we come out of here, and this room is 12 by 14, folks, so if you're wondering the size. As we come into the living space, you'll notice some nice oak hardwood flooring in here. This room here is 16 by 20. We do have a heat pump that I just turned on for you so you could hear that it actually works and it's running. We will shut it off now because I don't really need it running. But that's a recent addition just installed here in the last few weeks. We do have a coat closet over here. And this is the front door of the house behind me, which, like I said, us Mainers, for some reason, we never use the front door. I've seen homes with couches up against the front door. So now we're going to take a walk over and show you the bedrooms and the renovated bathroom. Before we go into the bedrooms, I wanted to point out to you folks that all of the doors and windows in this home are brand new. With the exception of this wood door here in the living room, which was probably the original door of the house, still in great condition and it's very attractive. But we've got vinyl clad replacement windows and doors all the way around the house. So we're going to move now into the bedroom area. And as I come through, you'll notice that the hardwood floors extend into the hallway between the bedrooms and the bathroom. This room is a 12 by 12 bedroom. It's on the Enfield Road side of the home. You're going to notice that they've hooked up the washer and dryer in this room. They moved it out of the basement, which nobody likes to do laundry in the basement. I know I don't. And there's room here. If you didn't need that front coat closet that was in the living room, you could put a hole here, have your laundry, and a closet here for this bedroom. As we come back out of this room, there's also a laminate floor in this room. You're going to notice the bathroom here. It's been recently renovated with a dual sink, tub and shower surround. Everything in there is pretty well new. Coming out of the bathroom, we come into the second bedroom on this first floor. And this room is 11 by 13. It has a nice laminate wood floor that's the same as the one in the front bedroom. This also has a closet And some pretty cool accent of a stained wood wall in here, which is pretty unique. I really like it. It kind of separates the drywall area with a nice natural wood look. That completes the tour of the first floor. We're going to head up the stairs and check out the 2 bedrooms up there. All right, as we come up the stairs here, folks, we are going to see you've got all kinds of natural light from these new windows in here. This first bedroom is 11 by 13. This is on the north side of the house. It does have a very large closet over here. And I know I forgot my flashlight, but I wanted to show you there's an attic space in here. There's no light in here, unfortunately, but there's all kinds of room. You could open this up, maybe move this closet a little bit, and put a bathroom up here on this floor. I think it'd be pretty easy. Or even, there's probably space here for another bedroom through the center of the house. But if you don't need the extra space, don't worry about it. But I just want you to know you got a walk-up attic space here that could be finished off for more living space. Now we come back across the hallway here, folks, into the other bedroom. This one is 12 by 13. You got all kinds of room. There's a little built-in bookshelf over here. And we do have a closet to this room as well. So this kind of rounds up the second floor. These really large sliding windows up here on this floor put a lot of natural light in here. Makes it really nice. So let's go check out the basement and the utilities. This basement entry comes through the dining area, folks. There's a door there you probably saw in the dining room. Now as we come down here, you're going to notice we got an Airco forced hot air heating system that's plumbed in the house, which is the primary heat source. The heat pump is great for heating, but it's probably best known for its air conditioning. You're going to notice that there's water in this basement. And I know everybody's like, oh my God, we got water in the basement. I've looked at all the sills down here, all the floor joists, everything looks solid. This is pretty typical of the 1950s construction in this town. We've got a lot of springs in the ground. So they do have some drainage around the edges that drain to a sump pump and the water gets pumped out. So, you know, if you don't want a wet basement, don't know what to tell you. Probably got to build a brand new house. There is a washer dryer hookup down here as well. And the old systems are here. The new ones are upstairs. We have a 100 amp electric panel here with circuit breakers. And that's all done up nicely. So a lot of the wiring, most of the wiring in this house is new. There was a wood stove down here at one time, folks, however, and it's still here, but you can't use it for your insurance because there's only one flue and the oil is on that now. And we got a 275-gallon oil barrel over here, and that's pretty much what you're going to find in this full concrete basement. So now let's talk a little bit about the location here. This property is located at 108 Enfield Road in the town of Lincoln. The town of Lincoln is the town I call home, folks. I live here, and I've lived here for the majority of my life now. Population, according to the 2020 census, was 4,853. This town is an extremely large geographic town of about 75 square miles, and that translates to about 48,000 acres of land and water. Of that 75 square miles, about 7 of it is water. This town is known for its lakes. We've got 13 lakes within the limits of the town of Lincoln, and you got all kinds of things to do there. We'll talk about that a little bit later. From this location, folks, we are in town. We're about 6/10 of a mile to the downtown shopping area here in Lincoln, and we're about 6/10 of a mile from the hospital in Lincoln. So it's pretty well located where we're at. 108 Enfield Road. It's about a 49-mile to the city of Bangor. That's northern Maine's largest city. It's also the county seat for Penobscot County, which is where Lincoln is. In Bangor, you've got an international airport. You've got all kinds of cultural events there. You've got concert series in the summer, festivals in the winter, numerous restaurants that are world class. And it's kind of getting down towards the end of the tidal area of the Penobscot River coming into Bangor. The city of Portland, Maine's largest city, is about 177 miles from this location. And Boston is about 283 miles, or about a 4-hour and 20-minute drive. So points of interest from this property. As I said earlier, we're 6/10 of a mile from the hospital, which is Penobscot Valley Hospital. That's a critical access hospital here in Lincoln with 25 beds. And it also has a life flight pad there for, more emergent things that the local hospital can't take care of to get you to Eastern Maine's or Northern Light Hospital now, not Eastern Maine anymore, or to Boston. 6/10 of a mile downtown shopping. Lincoln is one of those towns in Maine that's Main Street has managed to survive modern times. Got a lot of small shops down there, restaurants, parks. We got a boat landing on one of the lakes here in the center of town called Mattanock Lake. Lincoln, that area has 2 big grocery stores there, a Hannaford store, as well as Steaks and Stuff. There's a Walmart, we've got car dealers, numerous restaurants such as Gilmore's Restaurant, Forrester's. The new Lincoln Tap House is a pub and eatery there. And we've got Chinese food here. We got all kinds of eating possibilities from pizza to Chinese food. What else about Lincoln? Well, I've lived here for 30 plus years, but we've got the Lincoln Lakes, 13 lakes here in Lincoln. Most of them have boat landings, so you can get your boat or canoe or kayaks or whatever you want into those ponds and lakes. The fishing here is world class for smallmouth bass and largemouth bass. We've got quite a few lakes that offer that. We do have some cold water fisheries here for native brook trout and landlocked salmon along with lake trout. The boating on some of these, skiing opportunities, paddling on some of the smaller ponds around the islands. Absolutely beautiful place to recreate on the water. Maine's longest river that's wholly within the state, the Penobscot River, flows through Lincoln. It's actually the border on our western side of town. We've got miles of frontage here. We've got a boat landing in South Lincoln and one in the town just north of us in Wynne. That's excellent smallmouth bass fishing in that river as well. And what really kind of makes that unique are the numerous bald eagle sightings. We've got nesting areas up and down the river here in Lincoln. You can't go out on that river on a day and not see a bald eagle. If you do, if you've ever been up here, you didn't see one, share that in the comments below. I'd be surprised. The further north you get on the Penobscot River, you can get into some landlocked salmon and wild brook trout fishing that's very good. Some of the best that the state has to offer. If you want to take an easy day trip from Lincoln, you can be at Baxter State Park. That's Maine's largest park of over 200,000 acres of wilderness lands, hiking trails, ponds, lakes, home to Mount Katahdin, Maine's tallest mountain, and the end terminus of the Appalachian Trail. So if you're an outdoor enthusiast, Lincoln, Maine is a great place to be. We also have an extensive ATV and snowmobile trail system here in this town that connects up with the surrounding communities and actually connects up across the entire state. And we have access right to the gas stations and restaurants, most of them by snowmobile or ATV, whatever way you want to get here. So if you've never visited this area, it's kind of a special place that a lot of people don't know about. Have you ever visited Lincoln, Maine? If you have, share it in the comments down below and tell us where you're from. All right, now we're outside the home here, and you're going to notice as you come in, the driveway is actually on the Hale Street side. The address is 108 Enfield Road, but the driveway is on Hale Street. Nice Cape style home with a dustpan on the back, wood siding, but we do have a metal roof, which has been a pretty good roof for shedding snow, as you can see. We are here in the second week of March. It's kind of a warm day. As we come up this way, you're going to notice we've got a lot of frontage. We've got over 200 feet of frontage on the 2 roads. And this whole area here is lawn and a little bit of woods, but it goes all the way up here nearly to the next house. So you got plenty of room here for a garden and a garage. We've got this 8x10 shed, I think, right over here, which is in the yard. I'm not going to wander over there. I didn't bring my boots with me today. You do notice there's a small deck, and that is tech deck, I think. It's a laminate wood, all vinyl system, so no painting, no chipping, easy to get to. The sliding glass door that enters the back of the house. Hey, thanks for taking the tour of this nice home here in the town of Lincoln. And before you go, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell, put on all notifications. You won't miss the next video that we do. Let's wrap this up for you now with the price on this property at $215,000. The taxes here are going to be $1,901 for 2025. That's without any of the exemptions that you might be able to qualify for in the future. And call me and I'll tell you how you could save nearly $640 on your property taxes by taking advantage of a couple of those exceptions if you qualify. The property sits here on 1/2 acre in-town lot on a corner lot of Enfield Road and Hale Street. There's plenty of room here for gardening, for a garage. We got 4 bedrooms, bath, renovated kitchen, full basement. Give me a call today at 800-286-6164. Let's schedule a time to come see this together today.